What if I know so? I'm back at it. Got the box of compost. So with the coloured stuff like that, I'll break it down into this one. This one. Look at my apple tree, all these buds. But over here, see, I've got all the waste because I've got dirt under there. This will be the next layer. I'm going to water this in, and I'll add some of the potato scraps on top of this one. And then I want to dig a hole and get that in the ground. I'll probably put it, maybe in where that triangle is. Hi, baby, get off there. Dangerous. I see, tell me, a big family. Bring all those in, son, not just yours. Take your boys in and then grab the rest and get the baskets. So over here, I'll check in soon, whānau. But all the plants that were in there, I've finally transplanted them out here. See, I've got an onion that instead of going in the compost waste, it's got some roots, so I'm going to regrow that so we can have some onion.
Low battery.
Yeah, some green onion. Here's all my odds and ends. Let's see if they do well, which I think they will. Here's the yuccas. So my landlord came over yesterday and he was happy with the progress. He said this was better than last time. So there's the mint under there, blackberry bush. There's the lemon over there. Let's zoom in a little bit. So there, new sprouts coming off the... Turn that off. So over here, let's see how the silver beet's going. In there, it's doing well. Same here. So the herbs are doing well here too.
Power off.
They've settled in. So I'll show you what's going on under this one here. Let's come back out. Oh. There we go. That's what's going on under there. So they're starting to hunt for some light. So we might leave that off now. Set these around it. Oh, So what's going on under here? See? And then over here, I'll show you what's going on over here. These ones, I'm going to give everything a plant feed since we've had the full moon over the past few nights. I'm going to give all of these a feed of fish. So I've just filled that up over here. Added more fish in as well. I've got more fish inside. Oh, and over here, I'll just show you this. I've got to water the olive. But this is coming out anyway. See, the carrots, they're too far gone. So all that will go in the compost. And then this, I'm going to replant it out, whānau. So stay tuned. Bye for now. I'm just watering the olive tree. I forgot about the olive tree. I've already did all the ones along there. But yeah, I've got too much stuff in there now. Just got to get around stuff. Okay, so I've just laid the cardboard in that one. So we had the dirt, the last one. So that can break down. Got to make sure that's got some moisture in it. And then over here, using my plastic bottles, reusing. Now I'm just going to soak this. And underneath there, we got the potato. We got some compost underneath this paper. So underneath that was the dirt. So just building up the layers now. And I might chuck this down there in that corner there. Might have it tucked in the corner and then have the plum tree. So there we go. Apple tree should be getting a good water. There we go. All chicks. See, now I need to keep some stuff behind there, so these might come in here. Just until they get used to this wind. And they'll be able to stand up by themselves. See over here, this is standing up by themselves pretty well. These ones ain't. So we'll give them a little hand. Hope this comes back. Some look good, some don't. But I'll just bring you over here, show you what's going on in the greenhouse. So I've just topped up this and added more fish. So then I can go around and give all these a top up. See, this one still looks a little sad. Silverbeet's not looking happy, so I might get this out in the front yard. I've already got that. I'm taking out in the front yard. All these look like they've got enough moisture. So I think they should be okay. These ones look okay here. These need to be planted out. So these yuccas will go down there. Let's take them down. That I'm going to plant out in the front yard and use that for my palm inside with that soil. So see, here's what's going on down here. Look at this pretty colour that's coming off it. These little ones, it's a tiny one. Got some big ones. So these will get planted out. How pretty is that? And in there, see, there's the plum tree. So I want a plum tree in here. I'm just thinking, where am I going to put that cranberry? Over there. So we'll check in soon, pane. Kia ora, pane. So check that one out. So there's the roots from the yucca that I've been soaking in this water over here. The fish water. We've got a marigold here. So I'm going to plant these along here so that eventually this wood here will be secure and be held there by the yucca. So there we go. Actually, I might put it right here. And then I'm just going to fool around them. See, I did have one here, but didn't look like I made it. I see now that I've got more things down here. See, and all the extra soil that comes with it will just settle there with it. See, so this one here, I've got decided I'll put that in the front and use it as a base and keep that side secure. This is where the plum tree will go now. I'm going to start filling this with the compost waste. So build it from the soil up. So this will be a no-dig garden and eventually have the plum in there. So all the compost will be able to break down what's underneath there. So I'm able to dig in and put the plum tree in. And now I'm just going to go along and plant these in along here to keep this stable. And we'll check in soon. Kia ora whanau, back again. So here it is. Got the currants on this end with some herbs. And then we've got the marigold. Let's hope that comes back. We've got the jade. Got a yucca. So that's where I planted it. And this will eventually keep this there. How pretty is that? So that's the newly planted. Let's see how these do go. And this one on the end. See, and then we had a gap over here. So I'll put that there so there is no gap now. Because that gap's bothering me. So yeah, now it's covered. My son, lovely son, got all the clothes in. Big family life. But we definitely need space, and I definitely like my backyard. And I want to reap the rewards of all my hard work. So I think it's time soon, once I've got everything sorted out, I'm going to get onto this. But first I need to make the stable, so I need to get, you know, those clamp things so I can even it out, and then we'll go from there. I think I might build the base of it in the carport, and we'll just tidy up. So we've got a community tool shed, which I think I might sign up to so I can start getting the tools to be able to work on this. Or maybe just when it starts warming up again. But that's just fun though. I'll take this to the front yard and we'll get this in there. We'll at least get it out the front yard, so I get that done tomorrow. But everything is looking good out here. See, now I'm working on that corner. Don't mind all the mess. That'll go in time as I build. And that over there will be a pond. And that will be my big filter, bog filter. Got all the PVCs and everything ready to go. Make a table, a tile table. So I got a few arts and crafts I'll be doing. So if you're into that, stay tuned, mana. Give us a like and follow. And we'll get into it. Bye for now. Kia ora whānau, final job of the day. I transplanted all the seedlings into here. It'll go out in the front yard tomorrow. I've got to tidy up that. That is how it's got the rice water in it and the toilet rolls. But this is its final spot. And then we have this one over here. So I finally got it into a pot as well. From different angles. So in each of the pots too, I have some other plants. So I don't know what is this one. Is this like a herb? I'm thinking it's either a herb, I don't want to say the name, or lamb's tail. So if you know what this is, you know, drop it in the comments. It'll be appreciated. And then over here in this palm, I have a couple spiders in this. So that is the start of my lounge vibes. And I'll show you how the bathroom ended up. So this is it. How pretty is that? I had a bath with the lights off, and it was just nice looking up. So this here I'll put in little crystals and whatnot. How pretty is the orchid? So this is where stuff I just broke some pieces off. As you can see, it's got a good root system, and that's what I've planted. And little citruses over there. And I always miss this one. That was the original plant. But yeah, that's us one. Bye for now.